sweat. Dan had very rapidly developed severe anxiety, suffering from regular attacks, things getting so bad at points he'd struggle to even stand. He'd have regular heart palpitations, and he developed a severe twitch in his right eye, as the vessels would spasm. The bank would continue to call Dan regularly. Each time, he'd assume it was all over, but they were just checking on him to confirm his payments, yet again. He felt it was finally time. He had to call an end to the whole thing. It was taking such a toll on his mental and physical health by the day that he genuinely thought he was going to die. So Dan, with his eye rapidly twitching, had made his decision. He just stopped. He went cold turkey. No more spending. He called the guys into the hotel room one last time and broke the news that it was all coming to an end. Dan pulled out his laptop, opened internet banking, and told the group that they could transfer any final sum of cash into their personal accounts. And after that, he was done. So as the boys headed back to Wangaratta, for the first night in months, Dan didn't leave the hotel room, he didn't top his account up, he climbed into bed and went to sleep. So with Dan not making his nightly ATM trip to stay ahead of the reverse payments, his savings account had fallen into $1.6 million of debt. So the next morning, with the remaining $80,000 cash in a Hilton laundry bag, he checked into a more affordable hotel nearby, got into his room, and poured the money into the bathtub. There was the last of the cash from the binge, sat right in front of Dan, $80,000. So Dan walked to the nearest NAB branch, dialed the house phone, and raised it to his ear. A man named Bernie answered the call. Dan confessed that there had been some weird transactions on his account, but Bernie was stirred.
Listen, Mr. Saunders, you aren't getting any more money, and I think you know why.
Now Dan thought two things in his head. One, well, I don't want any more money. And two,
yeah, what is actually happening?
Dan answered. And Bernie responded sharply.
Well, you're going to jail, Mr. Saunders. It's a police matter now. You've ruined your life.
And the call dropped. Now, despite the hostile interaction, Dan had basically just confessed directly to NAB. So now the police smash through Dan's hotel room and smack him in handcuffs. Well, not exactly. A month passed.